So as per the laws of Belize, right, if you enter into a valid contract, right, now once you enter into that, you can only settle or discharge that. Doesn't say anything about paying anything. The payment is then something else. I'll show you what that means. Now if we go right here, right, now we go right here to Central Bank of Belize. It says here, to be valid in Belize, section 21 under part 5 under currency, it says here, to be valid in Belize, all monetary contracts, doesn't say some, it says all monetary contracts, all obligations or all transactions in Belize, all of them, whether imposed or authorized by a law. When you hear a law, that means commercial law or otherwise. That could imply a trust. Shall be deemed to be expressed and recorded. Listen to it. Expressed and recorded, and shall be settled or discharged in Belize dollars unless specifically provided otherwise. Meaning, let's say, right, you enter into a contract like this. Let's say but let's use BEL as an example. So it is BL. Everybody's in BL. But I'm going to use this as an example right now because I just got this application done. This is with Digicel. And you enter into a contract, right? This is a contract. And you could tell because it's conditions and general terms, right? And then it says right here, then it says you hereby agree that the receipt is, and here you go, constitutes as an agreement, so that's a promise to pay. So then this guy right here enters into a contract and a promise to pay. This is a promissory note, but it's a contract, but it's a contract. Valid contract as per section 21 of the Belize, of the Central Bank Act of Belize. Excuse those things right there. I eat a lot sometimes, snacks and stuff. But anyway, so this is a contract between this guy right here and BTL. That's fine. Okay. But this contract is also a type of currency, or you can use it. Watch, I'll show you why. Because you can actually take this as per the law, and you can, because if you know what this is what will secure the obligation. This is what's going to be tendered as collateral. And why they're going to use this, you're giving them rights for them to use this in there as an asset. So you want to convey it to them. So you can, although this is a contract promissory note, yeah, but boom, when you turn it around, you convert it into a trust. You're saying, okay, well, but again, this is not legal advice at all. Don't do this if you don't understand what you're doing. But anyway, what is happening here is saying for value received. What's the value received? Well, this is offering a service agreement, right? And it's offering service, and it's also offering credits. Or it's not offering credit, but it's saying that it's going to hold an account and where credits and debits are going, or credits are going to be made, generated from. So obviously credits in public is value, right? So this account is going to get credited for now, and then they're going to, send a bill. So by assigning this to them for the benefit of the principal account, right? What you're doing is you're going by the laws of the movable property right, because that's a movable property. This is and it creates a security right. You can create a security right out of this. Well, I'll show you. So it says here, look, under this, the Movable Property Security Rights Act, it says grantor means a person that creates a security right to secure either its own obligation or that of another person. Okay, there you go. And you go to C, it says a transferor in an outright transfer of a receivable. What's a receivable? Well, an asset, right? So I'll watch. This is all lawful. Why? Because let's go to the Memorandum of Association of BEL. Right? You can download this. Anybody can download it. I put some interesting things here, which you guys can find online if you're interested. But I want to take you to here. Look at this. To act as trustee. Personal representative. Now, what is it saying? Okay, hold on. Let me come here first. Well, I should have read this. It says here, this is the company's name, and then it says the company's objective is, and then it says subsection 1, subsection 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way. So you should read this. Everybody should, well, if you want to. But anyway, it says here to act as trustee, act as a personal representative, act as a director or agent of any kind. Look at that, any kind, and for any purposes, and to establish, operate, or otherwise act in relation to any investment trust or collective investment scheme. It even says it right here, right? See, to receive money on deposit or otherwise, to provide or arrange advances or any other form of credit or finance, to enter into or arrange transactions of every kind in relation to foreign exchange, bullion, commodities, futures, options, and similar instruments, and to engage in all forms of arbitrage. Even look, let's see, to borrow or raise money. They're borrowing money whenever we assign them this, because this is a form of credit. This is a credit instrument. See, to obtain any form of credit or finance. There you go. Bam. Form of credit or finance. Look. To secure the payment of any monies, the discharge of any liabilities, and the observance or performance of any kind of obligations by the company, by any mortgage, charge, pledge, lien, there you go, or other security. Because once we tender this, once we convert this, we say, hey, we're going to assign this as an asset. This is a security. It secures the obligations of this account. So anyway, just saying, it's all here, and you see it says here, look, to make, draw, accept, listen, just read it like this, to accept, negotiate, and deal with instruments and securities of every kind. Which kind? Every kind. Whether or not negotiable or transferable. Man, come on, man. So, now how do you enforce this shit, right? Well, that's what I'm working on. I found some interesting stuff, especially under how to get an injunction for them to perform on the trust that was created and expressed. And basically, it's some interesting things that you can do under Rule 17 of the Supreme Court. But I'm not going to share that right now. But anyway, I just wanted to, share a little bit of this for those who are into this kind of thing right now. Not legal advice whatsoever, just sharing my my perspectives on these studies in which I am undertaking, which is a lot of shit, but really interesting stuff. Anyway, peace and love, family.